Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? That slightly cheesy grin he gives. And, right, so anyway, we are going to try a slightly new format with the game now, and the mount that we start off with is this great big monstrous thing here, which is the Witherhide Cliff Stomper, a monster of a creature. Absolutely massive. Now, a few people did say that they would like me to just use the Paladin mount, and some people said that they wanted me to use a variety of mounts. So I will sometimes use the variety of mounts. Well, I'll probably most often use the variety of mounts because that's default to K on my keyboard, so it's a lot easier to just use. But I do have the Paladin mount there on the side, so I will occasionally use that one as well. So the idea now, I think, is at the beginning of each episode, I will start in Stormwind and we will go straight to the auction house. I suppose I should have gone to the Trade District one, which is a bit closer, but I fancy a little bit of a tour of Stormwind, have a little bit of a wander around. It doesn't hurt to explore the city every now and then, see if there's anything new, see if there's anything you've missed. Pots, plates there, the Shady Lady, another tavern, and doesn't seem to be anything else over here. We're heading over, there's a large pond there. We can go and do a bit of fishing if you wish to. So we'll come in here, and this will take us into the Dwarven District. We come up past here. That's where we can learn mining from. And what is our current mining skill? Mining skill is 69 out of 150, so we can't level anything up at the moment, so we don't need to worry about that. The auction house is here, and here is the mailbox. Now, we will do our auctions and sell what we can at the beginning of each episode. So what did we get? We had recipe expired, Gore Tusk liver pie. We didn't sell that one. So we'll take that, and tough condor meat, that didn't sell either. But what we did sell, we sold small lustrous pearls ×2 for 7 gold. So we can take that one. And then we sold the carving knife of power for 5 gold, 475. Small eggs ×4, we got 19 gold for that. That's not bad at all. Willow pants of the eagle, we get another 5 gold. The twin bladed axe, another 5 gold. And then the copper ore, 20 copper ore for 28 gold. We got 30 gold for that altogether. So that's now put us to 172 gold. That's not bad. Now, we've started this as a separate account, basically. I mean, I did send me 10 gold, and I did send me some extra bags to give me a slight boost, but I haven't done anything else. So I got that 10 gold as a bit of a boost, but I haven't used that 10 gold in for like doing the auctions and stuff. That's just kind of been as I've gone along. So really, we're not doing too bad at all with this. We're doing very, very well with it, actually. Before we go and we deal with our new lot of auctions, we need to pick a new pet for the day. So I think today we're going to go down through... Oh, what's that? Where is it? There, the Twilight Fiendling. That looks deliciously bizarre. And also, I think that would be quite nice. Oh, no, we want actually something a little bit more kind of ghostly, maybe. Because creepy crate. Something sinister and creepy because, yeah, well, we're going to go for the sinister squashing. This is going to be the one that we're going to use today. We're going to use the sinister squashing because we are going to be in Duskwood, which is all about the undead and stuff like that. So, what do we got? We got a whole load of bits and pieces here. We will go to a trader first. Let's go over to this guy. And we'll sell... Actually, we're not going to sell very much. We got the Seasoned Wolf Kebab that we're going to be using ourselves. I don't think we want to sell very much of that, so let's just get rid of our mount and come in here, and we want to go and speak to an auctioneer. We will speak to Auctioneer Hess today, and we're going to start sort of looking to see what we want to sell. So the boar ribs, what are they going to make? Boar ribs themselves, so I reckon we could go for 1 gold 50 for each of those. It's these here. Oh, that's the ones that we picked up, wasn't it? The recipe Holy Protection Potion. None found. So we ought to be able to get a fair bit of cash for that. And then that one we were thinking of keeping, the schematic for the Joblin Jumper Cables. No, the Goblin Jumper Cables. 30 gold we could get for that. So, I mean, we got 170 gold now, so we're doing pretty well for cash. We could probably... we might just keep hold of that one until much later on, and then we can learn that recipe. So... I will now list everything that I need to list, and I will show you what I've listed when I have finished doing it all. And I have listed everything that I think that we're going to sell for today. We'll keep the rest of this. The tin ore and the copper ore we're keeping hold of. I have listed some things. So the Holy Protection Potion, nobody else has put one up, so I'm asking 200 gold for that. No idea if that will work or not. And then the rest of the stuff is kind of small. We've got rough stone here, 20 gold. Now, I'd be very surprised if that sells, to be honest, but it was lower than most of the other prices on there. Small spider legs and lean wolf flanks. I'm selling some of these cookery ingredients. And the stones and that. And then we've got these recipes here. I've reduced those in price quite a bit, so hopefully they'll sell. And this fireproof orb is item level 28, so I'm asking 10 gold. These two here are 20 in item level 20 and 26. So 7 gold 50 I think would be about right for those. I don't know, we sold the other greens for 5 gold each. So we'll wait and see. So that we'll find out next week what happens with those. But for now, we've got 172 gold. An absolutely phenomenal amount of money. I forgot to list the tough condor meat. Maybe I should... I'm going to just go in and see if the tough condor meat can be sold. Let's just see what it asks for. Condor meat and... Right, 10 gold, 31 gold... Oh, no, we need to look at per. So... Very, very high. So let's put that in there. And I always list it as per unit. And we will ask something a little bit more sensible than 10 gold. We will go 1 gold... you know what? Let's see if we can get 2 gold each for them. So we go 175 and we go 2 gold. So, I mean, I'm happy to get 175 for it, which is why I do that as a bid price. Sometimes tempts people if you put a bid price a little bit lower. And then 2 gold for the buyout price. That's actually per unit. So in total, that will come up to 6 gold. So if you just do that and we come over here, there, 525 bid and 6 gold buyout. And we're not going to do anything with tough condor meat. We're really not. So that, I think, will be... beneficial to us if we do that. We will just go back over here to the engineering trainer. And no, we don't want to go to him. It's not the trainer that we want to go to. We want to go to engineering supplies. We want to sell stuff, don't we? So we can sell all of these items there. The gooey spider leg, I forgot to actually check if I could sell those. So we'll hold that. The large venom sac, you used to be able to sell it because it was like some sort of poison potion type thing, but it doesn't really do anything anymore. So it's no longer valid. I think you can still get it, but nobody ever uses it. Right, anyway, we are going to half back. The Dark Moon Fair is currently in town, but we're not going to go to the Dark Moon Fair today. We're going to head back to Duskwood, and we are going to start our epic battle against the undead. Now, last time, we went out and we killed a few spiders, we killed a few wolves, and we learned a few cooking recipes from the local chef. Then we picked up a couple more quests, and we went round and found a few other things to do. But we didn't actually go and do any of them. We have those ready to go and do now, which is what we're going to set off for today. So the first thing that we want to do, we need to go and we need to kill some rotting horrors. We need to locate Mary, persuade her to give up a reflective surface, and we need to find the denizen of the tower at Beggar's Haunt. We're going to go and find the denizen first. We will summon our charger, our warhorse, and we're going to go and we're going to do this one first. So we'll just change the arrow so it goes up here. We want to head up the hill and see who is up here and what he is doing. It's not normal for someone to live this close to Deadwind Pass. Deadwind Pass is not a very nice place, to be honest. Not a very nice place at all. Now, he's in there. He's in off to the side there. But I just want to show you Deadwind Pass. Deadwind Pass is kind of the beginning of... Oh, no, actually the guy's in there. Right. We'll bear that in mind. Oh, he's right up against Deadwind Pass. This is where Medivh used to live. He was the guardian of the whole of this area. And see that? Big, nasty, nasty stuff. 2,000 health on that thing. It's like a level 50 creature. We're not getting involved with that. We're going to come a little bit closer. Down it comes. It spotted us. And... Okay, run, run, run! Oh, I ran too fast! I got nervous and I moved my mouse too fast. Ended up running straight towards it. Okay, so, yeah, we don't want to go in there. It's scary. But Medivh used to live in there, then he went bad. He got corrupted by the Fel and by Fel magic and stuff. Can I move in, click on Deadwind Pass? There we go. And so all of this area became corrupted, and Karazhan, his tower, became a place of great evil and darkness. So, yeah. We don't want to go there. And we want to know why someone would want to be living so close to a place like this. It's not normal. Abercrombie, the hermit.
Hey there.
Ah, welcome, stranger. I'd offer you something, but there's not much here. Can I beg you to run some errands for a poor old hermit? Ooh, and we've leveled up. We're level 21. I said complete quest. Okay, so we just exit. And oh, what is a poor old man to do? I need some supplies from Darkshire, but the village is so far away, and I am so old and feeble. I would never make the trip. Could you go to Darkshire and bring me back some ghost hair thread? You can get it from Madam Ava at her home on the Darkshire Square. Speak with Madam Ava in Darkshire.
Safe travels.
Right, we'll go and do that for you. Kindly old man living in the middle of nowhere up against some of the darkest evil that the world has ever known. I'm sure nothing bad could ever come of this. Can't possibly imagine anything that could go wrong. Can you? No, neither can I. Right. So we go racing back towards Darkshire, and there is the lady that we want to speak to. Right, so we've got a quest there. Can we actually get that quest yet, or is it... Oh, yes, we can. We can go in here. Tobias Mismantle. I'm here because I received a letter from my brother Stalvin, who I haven't seen in years. On arriving here, I was told he was dead. The entire town refuses to offer any further explanation. Any mention of his name is met with terror and suspicion, as if I didn't have enough of that myself. I'm afraid of what will happen if my frustration and anger grows any further. I beg you, help me get to the bottom of this. Implore Clark Daltrey for any information he may have on my brother.
Good day.
I accept. I accept your quest, sir. I accept. I will help you. Oh, we've got a scorpion. Brilliant. I love the scorpion. I genuinely love this scorpion. We have another quest over there that we can get in a minute, but we'll first go in and we'll speak to Madam Ava and see what she has to say. Ghost hair thread is what you need, is it? I'm afraid I've none in stock, but I can make some for you if you can supply the ghost hair. There is a poor sad spirit, Blind Mary, who haunts an old farmhouse in the hills to the south of Darkshire. Here, take this spectral comb and ask Blind Mary to comb her hair. Then bring back the comb and I will glean from it the ghost hair that I need for the thread. And take care, for dark things now lurk near that house.
Go with honor, friend.
There's dark things lurking all over the place in this town. It's not good. Dark Rider yells, none shall be spared. Okay, it's comforting.
What can I do for you?
Darkness seems drawn inexorably to Duskwood. Master Kervin's quest is the expulsion of evil and heresy. Through our efforts are the people of Darkshire kept safe. You believe yourself worthy to join us? I once thought as you. Disillusioned by the complacency of the Watch, I joined Master Kervin, and if you wish to prove yourself, it will not be through words. Test your skills against the Nightbane worgen in Brightwood Grove. We'll see if you have what it takes to hunt these monsters.
Bless you.
Okay, this is actually the sort of thing that I want to join. I am a paladin, remember? My home was destroyed by raiding murlocs, and I'm here to set the record right. I'm here to do the right thing and make the world safe. So this is exactly the sort of thing that I want to be doing.
How are you?
Can I help you? You want to know about Stalvin. You're not the first, you know. We get outsiders coming through asking about him every so often. Always outsiders. Everyone who lives here knows better. You're out of luck anyway. I'm missing half the archives. Feral worgen broke into the town hall not a few nights ago and tore the place to shreds. The documents you'll want are probably strewn all across Brightwood Grove by now, deep in the woods to the west. Not worth it, if you ask me.
See you around.
Right, so it looks like we're going on another bit of a journey over to get the... let's take our warhorse again this time. And... Right, the bundle of letters. So we've got stolen letters and the Nightbane worgen. They're together over there. And then over here we've got the Rotting Horrors and we've got Blind Mary. And we'll also have the other quest there as well. So if we go the Spectral Comb, we'll go and deal with Blind Mary first. And then we'll go the other way and we'll deal with the worgen. So we want to head through here. Blind Mary... There's the farm, so she's not going to be too far away. She's not here, is she? No, she's not. She's over this side. And there are a few spiders up there. So where's she? Carry on up here. Ah, I see. You've got to come up over, and it's right in the back. There's a load of rotting horrors and nasty stuff. Oh, there's a track there that we could have come up to actually get here. I always like to know the actual proper route to take when you're trying to get somewhere. So we want to actually kill those. We need to kill a few of them. But first of all, we want to speak to Blind Mary.
Yes.
Ghost hair thread. Oh, please don't look at me. I tore out these eyes with my own hands, but I can still feel your gaze. I'm hideous. Hideous. Please look away. What is this? A comb? It's lovely, and it glides through my hair as if it weren't the stiff, stringing horror that it is. Oh, if only I had a mirror. No! Take it away. Take this comb away from me. I'm a monster and no one will ever think me lovely again. So return the ghost hair comb. Okay, we'll do that. Why, yes, I used to own a looking glass. The looking glass was one of my finest treasures until the incident. After that happened, I discarded it behind the barn. There was an insane ghoul who used to roam back there. Perhaps he picked it up. Rumour has it the devilish beast resides in Tranquil Gardens Cemetery.
Beware the living.
She has low self-esteem issues. Although, to be fair, she's not the prettiest lady I've ever seen. It's the claws on the fingers that really creep me out, to be honest. Yeah. Okay, we'll move on. We'll leave Blind Mary to her musings, and we need to kill some of these rotting horrors. So if we grab that one, and I grab that one over there with a taunt, then I grab that one up there with another sort of taunt move, anything, and how can I get that guy? I'll get that one with another taunt. Now I got to be really, really careful, and I got to take these out fast. I've got to move fast, and I've got to work fast. Ooh. Let's have a healing potion. Take that one out, and one there, and one there. Okay, I did reasonably well there, I feel. Time between attacks increased by 25%. Then we've got Corpse Rock, deals plague damage every second, so perhaps I didn't ought to hang around there, because I'm slowly taking damage. We can Flash of Light and heal ourselves up a bit. Probably should have used that. Because I try to explain what I'm doing as I go along, I do actually fight a little bit slower than I would otherwise normally fight. What do we got here? We've got copper and copper. You know, I still think that we should go after the copper. When we see it, we should still go after it. Generally, a policy I maintain to myself whenever I am battling things. Oh, we've been interrupted by a black widow hatchling. I normally fight I don't fight everything I say. I normally go and get every single piece of ore and everything I see. As I go along, as I travel around, I always mine everything I can get. Don't think we're going to go... Oh, yes. Are we going to be able to get up here? Yes, we are. Which way is it? Okay, not very easily are we going to be able to get across here. So, we're not... I don't worry about it too much. I don't, like... take enormous pains to find everything. I'm not going to get any more over there. So, we'll leave that back there. And we'll leave the spider as well if it's going to run away from us. We do, however, want to take out these rotting horrors. So, I am going to take those out. We'll start with that. Take those two. I actually one-shotted that one. That was brilliant. I didn't expect that. Let's throw down that and taunt that one in. And I'll get that one over there with a judgment. Yes, it is judgment. I'm slowly remembering all the names of all of these different moves and everything that I keep using. So I'll let the corpse rot stuff carry on over there. Harvest all of that stuff. There's nothing else there. Who's this?
Quickly.
Watcher Ava. Oh, he's just a rare, so we'll kill him anyway. Because if he's a rare, he's likely to give us a decent bit of loot. Rares almost always. 4,500 XP. That's pretty good. So what do we get? We got Scouting Braces of Intellect. It's not good for us. But we can sell those on the auction house, so we can still profit from it. A Rotting Horror there. We need another one. I one-shotted it. That was quite impressive, actually. I didn't think I would one-shot that with a judgment. Have we got enough? Night Watch. Yes, we do have enough. We've done enough of those now. So our next task is to go Mary's Looking Glass. We need to head this way. It's actually up through there. We want to go down there to the corner. So we're going to head on that way. See if we can get the ghoul that's there. There's just one guy by himself. And it's only a very small track, so it's sort of quite obscure, off the beaten track. Skeletal Mage. I don't know if there's another quest here somewhere where you have to come back and you kill more of these things. I genuinely can't remember or not if there is. Sometimes there is. It's like you get a quest to go to a new area and you're not quite sure if you should go there or not. Also, if you go to a new area and you kill a different type of creature that you've never killed before, you can sometimes find a... you get a drop from one of them that will allow you then to complete a quest by killing a load more of them, which is also quite cool. Right, he has got Mary's Looking Glass. and a lesser moonstone. It's just another gem that you get. We'll heal up. Right, that's redemption, that is. The jeweled onyx panther. The super, super expensive one. I feel no shame riding around on this one when there are poor players out there who have no money at all, not a penny to rub to, not 2 pennies to rub together, and here I am riding around on a mount worth 250,000 gold. Do I feel shame? No, I don't. Not even a little bit. I love it. And I got that. I'm surprised. It normally... Right, I really don't like fighting when I'm up against a tree like this because you just can't see properly. But we're alright. A swift white hawk strider this time. And we'll run back now. We can't actually use that one yet. So if we run... Can we run this way? Yes. If we go this way, we'll come up to the back. We'll go back to the village. We can turn these 3 quests in and then we can head up that way towards where the stolen letters are. And sort of complete the rest of it. So we'll head up. Yeah, we just go straight across this mound here. Ignore the spider. Straight across the pumpkin patch. And we're into the village. So we can then turn in. We got 3 quest hours. The one there, the insane ghoul. Oh no, he's the guy that wanted the reflective surface. He's the one that wanted the lens, wasn't he? So we come up this way. We'll turn that one in first. Then we'll come down to the other 2, which are, I think, more continuation of story rather than anything. I don't think this guy was so much of a story as... where is he? Oh, he's up here. I thought he was in that house there. I don't know why. Okay, we'll go for the charger this time. Up here, and... Right, so... Victor Prism Antris. Has he got... something in... Is there anyone in there? I don't know. I showed Cog the beginning of our star viewing machine. He was impressed. Did you happen to find a reflective device? Most superb. This will work perfectly. Many thanks. Now, there's just one more item needed to complete this device. Cog's blueprint calls for a lens of some sort. The only lens I know of that would be large enough would be very difficult to acquire. There is an ogre by the name of Zark Vol who resides in the mound in southern Duskwood. If you can, bring me his monocle and I will use that as our lens. I accept. Right, he's, I know where that one is. Yeah, well, you can see there on the map. It's all the way over there, so we're not going to worry about that yet. We'll complete a few other quests first, and we'll come back to that later on. We've actually uncovered everything here. It's just that piece in the middle. We will go into the piece in the middle. That's completely unrelated. There used to be a dragon that would spawn in there, a world dragon as a world boss, but I think that they've actually removed the dragon from the game now. I don't think it even spawns anymore. Madam Ava, I sense that you have seen Blind Mary. You have my comb? I can make a spool of ghost hair thread with this and have a few strands to spare. Here are some coins for those extra strands. Here is your thread, Grundorn. It has 1,000 uses, from binding evil spirits to sewing life into inanimate objects. Bring the ghost hair thread to Abercrombie.
Farewell.
Okay, so we'll take that up to Abercrombie, but before we do that, we will head straight across and go and speak to... oh, yeah, she wanted us to... She was the one that wanted us to kill
Hey there.
the rotting guys, the zombies, wasn't it? Splendid, Grundorn, for your service for the people of Darkshire. You shall be rewarded. There's even fouler undead left to deal with. Tranquil Garden 7. I knew there'd be a quest over there. Further south of town is a place you don't want to be caught in at night. The bones that rise from the ground there are cunning enough to remember how to swing an axe or cast a spell. I shouldn't need to explain how dangerous that makes them. Proceed with caution. But remember, the people of Darkshire that will suffer if you falter.
Have a good one.
Okay, no pressure or anything. No pressure at all. So we'll run back this way and we'll take care of those skeletons that we should have taken. We should have waited, I guess. And then we'll go back up and we'll go up via that way so that we can get those two. I think we can actually go this way. And then we get to Tranquil Cemetery. Where is the route to get to it? Because there's a cemetery there. I've missed... the path is there. There's the path. Right, so this is where we want to head to. And we'll go in here and we'll kill these skeletons and stuff, and then we'll come back up and we'll go for the stolen letters and killing the worgen up there. We've been routed by a dratted spider right in the way, so we can start taking some of these out. We'll just work our way through nice and slowly from the top here. And well, what have we got here? So what's this? This is Divine Shield. Oh yeah, we got the Divine Shield. And Cleanse Toxins, so that removes poisons and disease, so that's a pretty good one. So the Divine Shield I'm actually going to put over there, and I'll put the Dynamite up Right click if I go like that. There, I'll put the dynamite up there. So I must try to remember to use the stuff. That's kind of an important aspect of this. We'll take that one there. We're going to wait for him to stop moving now. It's the problem. If they're moving around, it's not really useful because this has got a cast time on it and it lands on the floor. So if you could stop moving, Skeletal Mage. I'm planning this out very carefully. He's just going to keep wandering backwards and forwards now, isn't he? Just to be difficult. Let's do that. There. Stunned him. After all that, it didn't really do anything very useful. Right, so we go here and we can get these skeletal warriors. The warriors are actually going to be easy to take care of because they will come right up to us. So if I get that one there and I taunt him over, and then that one there, I'll just get a bit closer to him like that. And I can't use the dynamite anyway, so we'll just do it like this. We'll do it the old-fashioned way. With a bit of sword and board work. There, and one last one. And that's those taken care of. Let's move on. So we've got some more mages. How many have we got? We've got to do 5 of each. So that should be fairly quick, to be honest. There's one. And we've got a couple more warriors. Warriors are easy. We've got loads of warriors over here. So I just need 2 more warriors. I actually need just 2 more of each. And I got 2 more of each right here. I can get that one all the way over there. I'll get in with a taunt. Then we've got that mage there. I'll throw a judgment over that way. And if I just move over this way a bit more, throw down and consecrate and probably die. Ooh, that was close. That was so close. Right, if I bring that up and then I go like that, I'll do a rough dynamite down. And I very, very nearly died then. I was healing myself. I should have used a health potion. I should have eaten that drunk that quickly just to sort of speed things along a little bit. But, yeah, I'm stubborn. I didn't. So we've got those 2 stamina, and those are 2 stamina as well. So I will use up some of these. That will heal us back up a little bit, and we will also get a bonus. Then we want to run up over here. So I'll meet you along the track somewhere. And then we can take battle to the worgen and start trying to find all of those pages. Right, I'm almost up where I need to be now. We're just going to head in here. There's a lump of ore there. I've got my black raptor that I'm riding around on at the moment. I like this black raptor. It's very cool looking. And just grab this copper ore right here. It's going to be useful for us to grab the copper ore anyway. I mean, even if we don't use it anymore for our engineering, it's still going to be a good thing to do to get as much of it as we can. Because I sold a whole load of copper ore and we got like 20... was it 20 gold? We might have gotten even more than that. We got a nice lot of gold out of it. And so I'd like to be able to get more if I can. I think it would be a very useful thing to do to be able to get a load more ore. Because then you just sell it. Anything spare that you've got, you sell and you make an absolute fortune. You save up so that you can get all the good stuff later on. And there's quite a few different things that you will want to end up getting. So, Nightbane Worgen there, another one there, and that guy over there, I'm going to taunt him down. Throw around the shield like that. And I am going to die in a minute. Right, that one didn't do a lot, did it? So let's do Flash of Light and hope that I can heal myself fast enough. I probably should spend more time hitting them and less time healing myself. It might actually work a bit better. And also, you know, level up a bit. Now, someone did ask me if I could just put on auto loot instead of looting all the time like I do. I really don't like auto loot. So, no, I'm sorry, that's not going to happen. I absolutely hate using auto loot because sometimes you miss some really cool stuff that you pick up and you don't realize that you picked it up until you're studying your bags later. I like to know when I get it. I like to see it when I pick the stuff up, sort of know what I've gotten as I get it. So I apologize if that's a little bit frustrating for you, but no, I don't want to be doing I don't want to be auto looting stuff because I just don't like it. It's not something that I've ever liked doing. It just feels wrong. I mean, half the point of the RPG game is to like find loot and pick up stuff, and it sort of feels like it's spoiling it a little bit. Just grab that, and then we've got the pile of scraps here, the stolen letters, a whole bundle of them, and there is a bit of ore up there that we'll grab. We've got a few minutes left, so I mean, we'll use the hearthstone in just a second after we've grabbed this one. There we go. We'll just see how far away we are from town. Well, we're not actually very far away. We're still going to hearth, just because we can. I liked being able to halve it, and that's one of the joys of being part of a guild. I know that I'm only part of my own guild, it's just me and Sen who play in the evenings, but yeah, generally, if you play any game like this, I would recommend joining a guild. Even if it's just like a small guild where as just a select few people, it's great fun. It just allows the opportunity to, it does allow the opportunity to meet new people, but it's also just a great opportunity to you get a few benefits from it, and there's almost always someone who's played the game longer than you have, and there's always something new that you can learn. It's always worth joining a guild. I would always recommend it. The people of Darkshire thank you, Grundorn. You have proven yourself to be a great ally of the Night Watch. So we get 3 stamina, 5 dodge ring. Well, that's actually a nice ring. That's just what we want. And reputation with the guild. We are now honoured with the champions of Arthas. So that's my guild. So, yeah, it does unlock like a few bonuses later on if you get if you level up with the guild. Right, so we want that one there. So we've just got our ring. That's just increased some stats on us, but I think actually, oh no, dodge does actually do something. So plus 5 dodge. Now we've got dodge 0.9, dodge chance 3.8. So we have the chance to be able to avoid an incoming blow. Look, sir, I really don't want any trouble. By the light, you actually went and got it. I'm shocked. I suppose I owe you thanks for returning it to the archives. And this one has, ooh, that one's got a nice bonus. If you're that serious about this, I'll help you, Grundorn. I know where the other documents must be. I'm just too terrified to do anything about it. There's only a few places that those horrible Nightbane beasts gather when they're not prowling the forest. One of them's Rotting Orchard to the south. They use the buildings there as their dens. So if you haven't just eaten the other documents, you might find one there. But you'll have to search their lairs thoroughly, I wager.
Have a good one.
Okay, that could be interesting. So we've got to go and search a whole load of worgen homes in dens and stuff in order to be able to find some more leaflets, but we'll probably have to kill some more of them for this guy as well anyway. Impressive, Grundorn. It would seem that you are capable enough to handle yourself. Perhaps a more suitable challenge could be found for one of your abilities. The worgen infestation stretches further than Brightwood Grove. To the south, on the very edges of Darkshire itself, the Rotting Orchard is host to even more of the savage beasts. The worgen there are more cunning, Grundorn, but just as savage and evil. They conjure foul shadows to tear their enemies apart from a distance. Go to the Rotting Orchard and slay the Shadow Weavers to keep the town safe. I accept. That definitely sounds like the sort of thing that would be right up my alley. So let's carry on up here. Where is the Rotting Orchard from here? It's not actually that far. It's a little trip up the road, but we do want to just go back up here and speak to Abercrombie again. We can bring him his ghost thread and see if there's anything else that he wants first. And after that, but don't, you know, we should, well actually, we might just have enough time to go up and kill a load of worgen, but I don't know if we'll have time to turn in the quest. We might have to sort of call it after killing some of the worgen there and finding these new pages that we're after. We'll come up here and up and see Mr. Abercrombie himself. Why are you living? I'm concerned by the fact that you're living up here in this old ruined tower. You know, this is a dodgy place for someone to be living that apparently can't even walk into the village.
You need something?
I need to string the ghost hair thread along my door and my windows to keep out unwanted spirits. Did you get it for me? Delightful, this will do splendidly. Here, good Grundorn, take this as payment for your honourable deed. 3 strength, 3 stamina, that's another boost, excellent. I need a bottle of a certain liquor, zombie juice. Tavern keeps smits at the Scarlet Raven Tavern in Darkshire. I should have some. And please hurry, Grundorn. These nights get cold, and I need that drink to put fire in my veins again.
Safe travels.
Okay, zombie juice. Interesting choice of drink, really, the juice of a zombie. Not sure that it's something that I would want to use myself an awful lot. Right, so we've got that one, which will increase, and that one, that's my timer going off, so let's just get rid of that. And that one there, which will also increase my stats. Beautiful. And we'll run back to the village. So, No, we'll go back to the village first, and we'll find out about the zombie juice, and then we'll see, because if we go on up here, I think the zombie juice might take us there. On the other hand, we may have to go back to the Tranquil Garden Cemetery again for the zombie juice quest. I honestly can't remember. Sometimes you do get sent back to the same place a few times, killing the same creatures, and then other times you don't. So we'll find out when we get back down there. Don't think really we're going to have enough time to go and do all of those quests. So we might have to leave those for next time. So we'll start sort of heading back over towards Stormwind so that we can deal with our sale. We don't really have very much to sell for next week, so we might not even do it. We've got some copper ore, but not a great deal. We might actually just leave that. Oh, well, I suppose we do have... No, most of those are not sellable. It might not actually be worth us going much further. So anyway, let's speak to Tavern Keepsmiths first. You need some zombie juice, do you? That's strong stuff. I don't usually get requests for it. If you can bring me some rot blossoms, then I can brew you up a batch of zombie juice. Rot blossoms grow in strange places. They tend to flourish on dead things, and Duskwood has its fair share of those. I've seen a few of them growing at Tranquil Garden Cemetery lately. Check near the graves, but mind the dead that are walking about there. Okay, so once again we're off to the Tranquil Garden Cemetery. We seem to spend an awful lot of time there, don't we? So let's come out of here and mount up again. Right, we've got the lion. Right, I think we will go and get the rot blossoms, and we'll bring them back, and we'll call it a day after that. So we'll go and get these, and then we will head back. So we can just come up here. There's the track there that actually goes to the cemetery. It's right here in front of this tree here, and this takes us straight up to the cemetery. So we can try to avoid those spiders there because we don't want anything to do with those. And you know, one thing I love about the updates to this game, you look at the grass as we run through it. It now moves as you go past it. It never used to do that. This is the beginning of a more realistic, interactive environment, which is something that a lot of Warcraft players have always wanted, and obviously this has been here for a little while now, so it's not new to most people. But at the same time, it's still something that I think is very, very cool, and I think it's a good indication of the way things are going to be in the future. It's looking like the next version of this game is going to be based back here in the original Azeroth world, because of things happen at the end of the next one. Right, that's great. Well, you need herbalism to pick that, so we can ignore that one. We get the last rot blossom. There we go. So the next expansion could very well have a lot to do with the original Warcraft world. So they might do something that they did, like they did in Cataclysm, all over again, where they do improve all the zones and go through and basically like redo the world. And it was absolutely incredible the way they did it last time. Legion has been fantastic. A lot of people who left the game are coming back because of Legion. And there are vast improvements that have been put in the game. So who knows what we're going to see. We will see it. I think it's... I'm not sure when BlizzCon is. BlizzCon, I think, is the middle of November. It might be towards the end, though. I'm not sure. I will find out. But BlizzCon is the event to watch. That is what we need to be keeping an eye on, because almost without doubt, I'd be absolutely gobsmacked if they don't.
What can I do?
But I am absolutely certain that they will announce the next Warcraft expansion at BlizzCon. So we will keep an eye on it, and I will do a video to make a... I should have turned in the rot blossoms before flying off, shouldn't I? Oh well, we'll do that at the beginning of the next episode. So yeah, we will keep an eye on it, and I will make an announcement video on here as soon as we find out what the next expansion is going to be for Warcraft, and I'll give you all the information that I can. But that's not going to be for at least another month, so we don't need to worry about it just yet. But for now, anyway, that is all we're going to do. We will come back here, and maybe in the next episode we'll also just go and take a look at that area in the middle there. It's not sort of used in the game. It's just kind of a placeholder for something that they did used to have there, which was the world boss. It was a dragon, and I don't even know what they did with it. I'm not really sure what it was all about, but it was kind of something that never amounted to anything, I believe. Anyway, if you enjoyed this episode, please head down below and give us a like, and if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. But until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.